Welcome to the Fermented Homestead. If you're new here, my name is Anna, and on this channel, I'm sharing our journey of learning how to turn our home into a homestead. Welcome to the 5th day. Pretty sure it's the 5th day of the Every Bit Counts challenge. And yesterday, or last night rather, we put a bunch of potatoes in our dehydrator to dehydrate. And today, we're going to take care of them because they are crispy dry. We actually pulled them 2.5 hours before my timer. And honestly, I probably should have checked them sooner. They probably would have been done sooner. Or at least with the potatoes, I'm not aware of anything wrong with letting them go a little bit too long. They just might be a little bit crunchier. But I don't think you're going to have many adverse. I don't think you're going to have many adverse reactions if or effects, whatever, from doing it for too long. So I just turned this off. We're going to go ahead. We're super crooked here. We're gonna go ahead and let these things cool off a little bit, and then we're just gonna jar them up and put them in. I'm probably gonna put them all in a big gallon jar for my husband because he loves having those in soups, stews, just on hand. He can throw them into anything. So I'll see you back here in a bit. Excuse the washer sound in the background. There's not gonna be a whole lot of audio on this one. But the nice part about having an Excalibur is that you can just take the sheet out, take the little mesh off, right into whatever vessel you're storing it in. See if I can shimmy it to get one more in. Let's try. It is a smaller one. It's the ends and pieces, so the last little bits. 7.5 pounds, well, 8 pounds of potatoes in one jar. Pretty exciting, right? So once I get all this stuff put away and cleaned up, I am gonna run to town and pick up my feed order. I found a local place here that makes custom animal feed to order. You can order it in bulk. They also have some of their standard mixes and everything, some of it in stock. And so I'm gonna go and pick it up. I ordered 500 pounds of chick starter, and then I'm gonna pick up a couple pounds or a couple bags of some layer feed for the ducks. And I asked her if they make duck feed, and she said they don't need to because their layer feed has niacin in it, and so most people just use it as duck feed as well. I don't know if that's going to be my only preservation project for the day, but it's certainly not going to be the only thing I'm going to share with you guys. So I'll see you in a little bit. So the day kind of got away from me, and I spent probably about 8 hours of it editing a video, the one that went up today, which is gonna be yesterday from the time that you see this video. So I went to town. I finally went to town at like 4 o'clock. Finally got out of here and went and got the feed, but it's still in my truck. So we're gonna deal with that one tomorrow. But for now, I need to make sure that I get some kind of food preservation in. So I have one of these jars of yogurt, homemade raw milk yogurt, that I'm kind of nervous is gonna go bad, and I need to make more yogurt, which is probably gonna happen tomorrow. So I figured I would go ahead and turn this into some yogurt cheese because I am doing like a ketovore, carnivore type thing. And so having something like this would be really awesome to have. And I need to preserve the yogurt. I don't want it to go bad. So the way that I like to make yogurt cheese is what they call it, is I take a metal pot and I put a glass bowl inside of it. I know technically fermented foods can touch stainless steel, but I still like to avoid it whenever possible because I don't believe it. So, and then I have, well, I mean, it's not that I don't believe it, but I think like long-term exposure to it, I just have a hard time believing that it doesn't do anything. So we have this, this part is plastic, but it has a nylon mesh to it, and I put that on top of the pot here. Let's go down a little bit here. Can you still see me? Yes. Okay. So then I take, it's a muslin cloth, and I put it on top of it here. And then we're gonna pour the yogurt into here. right? And you only need the colander. I don't know if you call it a colander, the sieve. You only need the sieve for a little bit, and then once it's kind of lessened its size, then you can take it out and just bunch it up, and I'll show you how to do that probably tomorrow. No, it won't be tomorrow. I'll insert it here because I'll insert it here. No, I won't. I'm so indecisive, it's not even funny. Maybe it is funny. So we're gonna let this settle here for just a little bit. You have to be careful because the moisture from inside of the yogurt will kind of start to creep and start to spread, especially if you leave it lower to the ground like this. Eventually all of this water, or the whey is gonna drip down, and it's gonna, if you leave it like this, it'll just start to drip on your floor. So this is why this part is a little bit awkward to deal with, but okay. So actually, now that I think about it, I'm just gonna show you what I'm gonna do once this decreases in size, because I want to let some of the, what we're doing here is we're letting it drip out the liquid, which is the whey, and then what we're gonna be left with is more the solids, which will actually become solidified almost. You can make it really solidified if you wanted to, but we're going for kind of like a soft cream cheese texture. I find a wooden spoon to be the best. And all you're gonna do is you're gonna take off, probably do it now. No. Okay, so basically you're just gonna take I don't want to explain this, I'm having such a hard time. Okay, so you're gonna put the wooden spoon, right? You're gonna put it kind of like, actually, like this. And you're just gonna tie each corner, right, around it. And then you're gonna use the spoon to prop up the cloth. And then at that point, you can put it in the fridge if you want to, but you can also just leave it out on the counter. Just make sure you cover it so no bugs will get to it. So you're just gonna tie it up to where it's nice and tight, really snug on this spoon, to where the bottom of this is not touching anywhere that the whey will be. So that's why I like to use my nice tall pot for this. It works out fantastically. So I think we're gonna go ahead, and this is not gonna be done until tomorrow, so we're gonna finish up our yogurt cheese tomorrow. You can also use this, if you guys follow my channel, you know that I like to use my raw milk yogurt to make ranch dressing. It is delicious. And so you can do this process if you like it to be a little thicker, like a dip. You can use this process for just a little bit until it's the right consistency, and then you're gonna add in your ranch dressing, your ranch powder, flavoring, seasoning, whatever, you know what I'm saying. So there's a lot of different purposes for this. And then you can also use the leftover whey. You can feed animals with it, or you can use it as a starter for other ferments, which I don't think we're gonna do because I don't really have anything I need to ferment right now. But anyways, so so I know that this video is really short. I'm sorry about that, but it's just been one of those days where all I've done is edit, so I haven't really done a whole lot. But I wanted to make sure I got some kind of food preservation in. So anyways, I'm gonna quit yammering because I'm not adding any value to this video. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did and you enjoy videos like this, we just moved to our 30-acre homestead in southern Missouri. We're transplants from Washington State, and I'm just bringing you along, showing you everything that we're doing to turn our home into a homestead. And I'm also bringing you along for videos like this: canning, freezing, dehydrating, and fermenting, all kinds of food preservation. And I also bring you along for videos showing you how you can include those preserved foods in your everyday cooking. If that sounds awesome to you, make sure you hit this button right here. This is the subscribe button. This is what brings you back here and helps you remember later on who I am. Up here is a video that Mr. Google Pants thinks that you're going to enjoy. This here is my last Every Bit Counts challenge video, and then up here is my Every Bit Counts challenge playlist. I hope to check it out for all the awesomeness. Thanks for watching. Bye.